Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to Oilers After Dark. My name is Matt. Always a pleasure to see you guys here. This is episode 102, post-game reaction. Now, if you watched the game, it was a late one. I do feel sorry for you if you stayed up to watch it until the bitter end, as most of us did on my stream. Oh boy, it was not a fun game to watch. It had no ebbs, it had no flows. It was terrifyingly boring. And I'm not talking boring as in like, okay, one or two plays happened. I mean the Oilers didn't play 60 minutes. Arizona played a boring hockey game. It was a boring game to watch. For about 50 minutes, it was... Oilers had no 5-on-5 play. They were garbage. They were bad. I will get in more to that. But first, let's go over the game, shall we? Sure, game started off hot. Oilers got a power play. Oilers got another power play. 5-on-3 for the Oilers. All right, let's get one, maybe two. Not so good with the first one. But hey, Connor McDavid. Power play goal number 59. Assisted by Hyman and Draisaitl, 1-0 Edmonton. Now I'm going to talk about this goal for a little bit. I'm gonna tittle my toes a little bit on this one. McDavid does what McDavid does. The magic of McDavid. We've seen it. We are blessed by it. We are accustomed to it here in Edmonton. Dude just knows how to score goals. He banked it off the goalie's mask. Again, this isn't the first time. This isn't the second time. This isn't the third time. He does the bank off the goalie's mask better and more often than Zegers tries the Michigan. Successfully, should I say. I can't say tries because it seems like every time Zegers touches the puck, he's behind the net and he's trying the Michigan. Connor McDavid's more successful at what he does because it's a high percentage shot of going in a freaking net. It's just magic. And again, not even 2 minutes after that, he had the puck again. Same exact angle. Tried it again. This time it went off the goalie's mask and went out, not off the goalie's mask and in. Just always thinking that guy, always thinking. But not everything was sunshines and roses on this one. Was it not sunshine and roses? Moser ties the game at ones. Again, it's Arizona. We should be thumping them, but teams that have nothing to lose are the hardest to beat at the end of the season. And we're going to hear this a lot because we play Arizona again. I believe we play Arizona this week. Yeah, on the 27th, so Monday. We play Arizona again in Arizona. And they're going to be a desperate team just like they were tonight. They're going to be a hungry, young team. And sometimes hunger and will beat skill. It almost did tonight. Thankfully, the Oilers did win in overtime. Play La Bamba, baby. Not one time. Play La Bamba, baby. Not 2 times. Play La Bamba, baby. Not 3 times. Play La Bamba, baby. Not 4 times. Play La Bamba, baby. 5 times. 5 times. 5 times. Oilers have their 5th one in a row. But wasn't all good. Then, second period, Draisaitl was on a 2-on-1. Kind of a breakaway to the net. Looked like he had lots of opportunity to shoot. Didn't shoot. He passed it. Bad pass. Stupid play. Just take shots on net, Draisaitl. You're going to score 7 out of 10 times if you take that shot. He didn't cost the Oilers, but just we need to shoot pucks. Boring first period, 5-on-5 chances. There was no 5-on-5 chances. Literally, there were no 5-on-5 chances. The Moser goal was a power play goal. So Arizona scored on a power play, Oilers scored on a power play. Oilers were 1 for 2 on the night, on the period. Arizona was 1 for 1. The 5-on-5 play was non-existent the entire game for both teams. More Arizona 5-on-5 play. I think they were the better 5-on-5 team for 50 minutes in total. Like, it wasn't just the last 10 minutes the Oilers poured it on. Like, throughout the entire 60-minute game, Arizona was the better team 5-on-5. But it's okay. Going to the second period, Keller scores, makes it 2-1 Arizona. Terrible giveaway by Bouchard. Kid's learning. He's learning at his own pace. He's going to make mistakes. We have to accept that. We have to just Gusa Frava with Bouchard. I have to learn that Bouchard's young. He's going to make mistakes. Unfortunately, every mistake he makes ends up in the back of our net, no matter what goalie's in net. Blame Campbell, blame Skinner. It doesn't matter what goalie's in net. His mistakes are costly. But never fear, we get another power play. And, of course, they score on the power play. Hopkins scores, assisted by Draisaitl. There's that Draisaitl name again. Second point of the game. Second goal, second point. 2-2 Oilers. And Arizona tied 2-2 after 2. Again, Oilers not good 5-on-5. They were the worst 5-on-5 team in this game for the first 2 periods. Again, sometimes young and willful beats older, experienced, skillful. And that's what it looked like tonight. It looked like Connor Ingram was going to be Vezina Connor Ingram, because he was making a lot of saves. Like, he was pumping out those saves, and saves he had no right making, but he made them. Hey, credit where credit is due. That goalie stood on his head and helped his team get a point tonight. They were outshot in the game 31-17. You heard that right. Oilers 31 shots, Arizona 17 shots. Connor Ingram was the biggest difference in that game. Connor Ingram and that Keller line for Arizona. But tied at 2 after 2. Can't not complain about tied at 2 after 2. I get it's against Arizona, and we're going to hear a lot of the lower place teams, Oilers suck against lower place teams. Because lower place teams have a fuck of a lot more to play for than the top teams. Bottom feeder teams have more to play for at this time of the year than higher standing teams that are already in the playoffs. If you don't understand that, I can explain more after the Arizona game on Monday. Just let me know in the comment section you want me to elaborate. I will gladly elaborate for you. I'm all about the elaborations. Also, so third period starts, power play Arizona. Saw it coming. Can't be doing that. Arizona does not score on the power play. Thankfully, that's the last power play they get. Excuse me. But, again, Arizona goes 1 for 2 on the power play. Only 2 power play chances. And yes, Chris Lee was the ref in this game, and he was a hell of a lot better this game than he was against Toronto. He let some shit slide that the Oilers got away with early and got away with kind of often early. And then he let Arizona kind of skate and get away with a lot of stuff in the second frame and midway through the third frame. But all in all, he wasn't noticeable out there. So kudos to you, Chris. You kind of might have watched my video, and yeah, you suck. But again, Arizona scores. Keller again, making it 3-2 Arizona halfway through the game. Halfway through the third period. Not looking good for the Oilers. They sucked 5-on-5. Like, there was just no jump. There was no hustle. There was no, will to play. It's like they were waiting for the weekend. Saving up their energy. It's like, it's Arizona, guys. Let's conserve our energy. Let's not blow our load, as they say, on this game, because we have Vegas on Saturday night, Hockey Night in Canada, 8 o'clock on CBC. A nice little plug. But let's save it. Let's save our energy. Let's not expend too much energy. Let's just go mid. We're going to go mid to 70%. We'll give mid to 70% energy. That'll be enough to beat the Arizona Coyotes, right? We just give enough that it looks like we're trying, but we're really not. That's what this game looked like from an Oilers perspective. And I'm sure if you're an Arizona fan, and I love the fact that we had Arizona Coyote fans in our chat for the live stream. You guys are amazing. Thank you for showing up. Please come back on Monday. I'd be glad to have you. But with about 7.5 left in the game, Hopkins scores his second goal of the game. What a beauty. What a snipe. Draisaitl and Nurse get an assist. 3 goals, 3 assists for Draisaitl. That's 109 points on the season. Kid's a beauty. So yes, here we are, yet again. And wouldn't ya freaking know it? Wouldn't you know it? We got an elite power play. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Did I call that or what on that stream? Because I was like, watch, Oilers are going to get a late power play. They might even win this game in regulation. Unfortunately, the Oilers got 0 shots on the power play, played the Edmonton Globetrotter power play, passed the puck probably 20 times. They did not look dangerous. They finished the night 2 for 4 on the power play. 2 goals and 4 chances. That's still 50%. Still pretty good power play. Okay, so we get into overtime. Overtime. Arizona again wins the faceoff and again looks like the better team in overtime. Even called offside. Breakaway right off the gate for Arizona. Oh, boys. Bouchard, you fucked up on that one, my guy. Thankfully, the refs bailed us out. Called it offside. Could have let play go until they might have scored. Or Skinner makes another miraculous save and gets a whistle in the Oilers zone. And who knows the calamity if happens with a face-off in the Oilers zone. But they call it offside, so face-off in the dot outside the Oilers zone. Arizona wins face-off, as predicted. Arizona controls play for a good minute and a half. No real chances in overtime, and then breakdown happens. They try to do too much. Draisaitl still laboring. Did not look good at all this game. Gets the puck. Feeds it to Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid is on a breakaway. Stop me if you've heard this before. Draisaitl, McDavid, score! No. He hit the post. Ouchies. And then he slams the stick against the boards. Tell me that's not a guy that's wanting 60 bad. Tell me a guy that's not wanting to win. Tell me that guy doesn't want to win. Not just meaningless regular season games in March or February. He wants to win in May, June. That guy wants a cup. His passion when he didn't score because he hit the post solidifies that he wants to win more than anything else. But hey, as happenstance happens, Draisaitl with a massive forecheck knocks over one guy, and the other guy figures, oh, well, those two guys are tangled up. Puck's right there. I'll get the puck. I'll go the other way. I'll have a 2-on-1 with Bouchard as a defenseman. I like my odds. I like my chances. Nay, 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 Draisaitl. Nay, 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 he says. He pokes the puck to McDavid. Boy, oh boy, you don't give McDavid 2 chances at a clear shot breakaway. He may miss once, but he's not missing twice. Call it game overtime winner. Number 60, Mick 60 does it. Not only did he score his 60th goal of the season, the first time he's ever had 60-goal season, he's also the first Oiler to do it since Gretzky. He's only the 3rd Oiler all time to do it, with Gretzky, who did it 5 times. It's fitting that he does it on a night where the Oilers win 5 in a row. And Yuri Curry, who did it twice. Also, with that goal, Connor McDavid is the only player in NHL history to score his 60th goal in the season in overtime. He's also, let's just throw the stats on stats here, because this is just incredible what he did tonight. He's also the fastest player to do it since Mario Lemieux did it in 1985. Ooh. Others have hit 60, but not this fast. Remember, folks, we got 10 games left. Misa thinks he can score a goal a game, hit 70. Why not? He can score 2 goals a game. Hit 75. I'm going to say he hit 70. We got the 60. Pretty good milestone. I want him to get between 65 and 70. That way we can put the whole Kubasha to bed. Again, Oilers win. Skinner was in net. He didn't look bad. He didn't look good. He did what he had to do to get the win. He did what Campbell did. He did what Campbell did. And everybody's been pumping on Campbell. Like, pumping about how bad he is. Skinner did what Campbell does. He lets in the soft ones, but he didn't let in the last one. He clamped her down. Got the win. That's all that matters. We don't ask you how, we just ask you how many. So we are on to Vegas on Saturday, like I said. All in all, Draisaitl ended at night with 110 points. Skinner got the dub. Hawkins got 2 more goals. Nurse chipped in. What more can you ask for? Oilers win. That's all we care about, right? That's all we care about in the Oilers country, is wins. With all that said and done, my name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. Please comment, like, subscribe. Tell all your friends. We'll be back on Saturday. Excuse me.